Hey everyone, my name is uubuilds and welcome back to a Minecraft video. So today I have another farm tutorial for all of you, and today we're going to be building this ghast farm. It is quite efficient, and yeah, it produces you with both ghast tears and gunpowder, which will be in this other chest actually. There we go, ghast tears and gunpowder. So the materials that you're going to need for this are as follows. 25 stacks of glass. You can use less, but then you have to make sure that you keep a very good distance from the farm. Otherwise, gas can see you and blow you up. You are then going to need 11 and a half stacks of magma blocks, 6 stacks of your building blocks, 4 stacks of rails, 2.5 stacks of soul soil or soul sand, depending on whichever one you have more of, 2.5 stacks of wither roses. These are to kill the gas. And I mean, you could cut this down, but I found that it does kill them faster when there is more. So I'm going to be using more for this tutorial. 36 levers, 2 stacks of powered rails, 24 hoppers, 16 chests, 4 observers, 4 obsidian, 2 redstone dust, 2 redstone lamps, 2 repeaters, 2 sticky pistons, then some scaffolding, and some temporary blocks. So now, the first part that we're going to build is just go up with these chests, and then from there we're going to build these collection systems. So to start, we're going to want to just place in our chests. I'm just going to build this farm right next to this other one. And I need to grab my hoppers. There we go. So, place down a chest like this. Place down a hopper. Put another chest like that. And then another chest, like so. Say a hopper. And a chest. Then, going right into the top of this one, you're going to have 1 hopper. Then 6 hoppers coming out of each side. I actually need to move this back 1 block, so I will do that very quickly. Okay, so then with this here, I just realized that this was going to conflict with the one from this one. You're going to put your hoppers on top, run them across, so there's 4 coming out on this side, and 4 coming out on the other side. So, the next step is going to be to grab some stone bricks, and place a row along the back of these. Oh, no, the other side. There we go. So you're going to place in your stone bricks, like that, and then we're going to go across. So if we look here, basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this far. Okay, so you're going to go out 19 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And then you're going to want to fill in this entire area here. Okay, so now with that whole thing filled in, place in another row of stone bricks right here. And now we're going to add in our rails. So we're going to need your powered and your regular rails. Oh, we're also going to need some hopper minecarts. I forgot this from the material list. But you will need 9 for each, so that is 18 total. I will try to add those in post. And you're going to want to place in powered rails like this, if I can do it, along with your normal rails, of course. Step one out. There we go. And then just cover in this whole thing with this pattern. So 3 powered rails on each side, and then fill in the gap with your regular rails. Now you're going to take your levers and put them right along here. And then on the other side, we're going to have to put them so that they don't lock the hoppers. And this just powers all of these rails. Okay, then on this side, we're going to place them on this block, because otherwise they will lock the hoppers, and the farm won't actually collect the items. So, there. Now all the rails are done. We're going to grab our hopper minecarts and put one on each spot. Like that. So now, we're going to repeat this once again over on this side. So the gap is going to be 31 blocks. So I just put in some temporary blocks. And then we're going to place in, once again, our hoppers. But well, first we do need to put in our chests. So on this line, and this is just like the other side. So there. Now we're going to put in our hopper again, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you can remove all of your temporary blocks. Then we're going to just build this entire thing once again. Okay, now here we go. And the next step is going to be placing glass on top of these blocks so that they can't be spawned. Oh, also forgot to put these in on this side, but that is fine. And now our collection system is done. You can, of course, hook this up to like a sorter or something, but I am not going to be doing that for the sake of this tutorial. If you want to see a really fast nether sorting system, though, I mean, it's not needed for this, tell me and I can make a tutorial for that too. Okay. Now, the next step in this is to grab our soul soil and place this from here and take this all the way across. So we're going to leave one block without it. And fill in this area. Okay, now you're going to want to place in your wither roses so that mobs will not spawn on those blocks. Just be careful when you're doing this so that you don't wither yourself to death. Okay, so as you can see, I did actually remove the blocks here because we're going to be putting glass there. And then the next step is just to simply repeat this on the other side. Okay, so now with that done, we're going to build up our glass walls and then our flying machine system. So for the glass walls, you're just going to want to bring first this glass all the way around like this. Okay, so then once you have that, you're going to want to bring up this wall 1, 2, 3, 4 more blocks and fill in this whole thing. Okay, so now with the walls all done, although I did miss a block here, we're going to want to fill in this entire roof. So just place in glass blocks like this. Okay, so now with the roof all done, we're going to want to build our flying machines. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all these things and grab all of these redstone bits and pieces. Wait. Shoot. I forgot one more thing from the list. And that is my slime blocks. So we're going to want 5, 6, 8, 9, 16 slime blocks. I will once again add those in post. So we're going to build it on this side. And to do this, you're going to want to come to the middle. And as you can see here, we have just got like a piece of obsidian. Okay, so right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So on the 10th block, I'm going to place an obsidian, and then one more diagonally up from that. Then on this block, we're going to place redstone dust. Now I need to come to the inside, and right here, I'm going to place glass, replace that with glass, and add a redstone repeater on 4 ticks. Then grab your observer, and come out with temporary blocks, like that, so that then that is placed facing in that way. Right here, we're going to want to place in our redstone lamp. Then an observer facing into the redstone lamp with a slime block on that. So right here. And on the back of that, a piston, or a sticky piston, facing into it. Then right here, we're going to have our piston right here. Shoot. Okay. No. Okay. And then a slime block with an observer. So I'm going to remove that piston. Shoot. This can be a bit tricky to get. Wait, no. And there. Okay. So then you're going to want to bring your slime blocks out all the way except for one block. Place a glass block right there. And do the same on the other side with the glass block. So I'm not going to let this go yet because we need to make the return system, which is basically just the exact same thing on the other side. So follow the line of this obsidian all the way down to here. And then, so this is it, line of the obsidian, break out these 2 blocks, right here and right here. Then we're going to build basically just the exact same thing. So, glass, and then repeater, 4 ticks, redstone lamp, observer, and there we have it. The return system should be completed, and now we're going to just run a simple little test. Also going to grab one of your levers and place it on this block here. This is going to be your on and off switch. So let's run that across and turn that on. So when that is on, this turns off the entire farm. But it also turns it on, so like flip this like that and then off to be able to turn the farm on. And then when you want to turn it off, just flip it back on. So this gets all the way down to the end. And I built this too high. I'm gonna move this down. Okay, there we go. Now I'm gonna come back down and test this one more time. And this time it should come down and then come back. And does it? Okay, it should. And it does. Okay, so now the last, or almost the last step, because after this we're going to have to put in the AFK spot, but we're going to put in all of our spawning spaces. So now we're just going to connect both of these sides of soul sand with magma blocks and make a gigantic rectangle. Then we need to fill in this gigantic rectangle with magma blocks. And then the way that this farm is going to work is the flying machines or the ghast are going to spawn on the magma blocks. Then the flying machines are going to push them down into the wither roses, where they then die and give us all their loot. Okay, so now with all the magma blocks placed in, we can head on out, and you're going to want to find the middle block of your farm. Okay, so here's the middle placement of the farm. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 from that side. Of course, 9 from this side, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 from this side. Then we're just going to take this and go all the way up to the top of the world, which we're going to want to use our scaffolding for. So then just place in scaffolding. Okay, so now with all of our scaffolding placed in, we're going to want to climb up it and place in our glass for our AFK spot. I have mobs turned off right now, but I will turn them back on for the AFK test, and I'm going to spawn proof that one so it does not affect the rates. So you're going to want to place in blocks like this. Then if you have elytra, you can remove your scaffolding. If you don't have elytra, then don't remove the scaffolding, I guess. But now I'm going to go ahead and spawn proof up this farm over here, and then do the AFK test. Okay, so now 30 minutes have passed, and I'm going to head down and see what we got. So on this side, we got 40 ghast tears and a stack and 5 of gunpowder. I'll actually grab that so we can combine them. And on this side, we got 20 ghast tears and a little bit more gunpowder. The wither roses are from me breaking a block. But that is all good. And we'll just grab that because I was actually a little bit early. So in total, in an hour, we would have about 2 stacks of ghast tears and So it would look something like this after 1 hour, which is not outstanding, but that is a that's basically enough gas tiers to respawn the dragon 19 times. And then just turn off the farm by flicking the lever. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.